Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Between Horizons. And in the last episode, guys, we got a ton of information. Stella was able to figure out which power node caused the power outage across the Zephyr. Unfortunately, the power outage was just a cover for someone to get into navigation and actually change the Zephyr's entire course toward a closer solar system. So until we're able to find the hacker and get the system unlocked, the Zephyr is going to continue on this course, and if we don't change it in time, it won't have enough fuel to actually complete its original mission once it gets back on the right course. So we have that to contend with. We went to talk to some of the navigators, and we met one who actually had a little bit of a grudge against Stella's father. He apparently believes that he had been set up or framed for trying to create a bomb in a custody battle gone horribly wrong, and that custody battle was actually over Lewis. Everything's connected here with all of these people. And we just went and talked to Xena, Lewis's mom, who was suffering from some sort of mental issue. And Stella was able to use a little bit of trickery and discovered that apparently Stella's dad is involved in this somehow. So we are going to get onto that. I checked the evidence. Now, according to Xena's testimony, the thing Dorian gave him for his little tree, and it didn't seem like it was on the up and up at all. I don't think we have met a Dorian yet, though. Like, looking through... Yeah, no Dorian. So, I am somewhat curious where a Dorian would be. Maybe we need to check the art department. But let's go ahead and talk to Rose first.
Janitor Rose, are you home? This is Chief of Security Stella. Yes, dear, come right in. My door is always open.
Now that she's not being imprisoned. Red roses. We've already seen that. Oh. Maybe testimony?
Janitor Rose, do you know what this is? Oh yes, the object of my desires. I used to beg the farmers for a drop of this to help with my plants, but to no avail. So they never gave it to you. Do you think anyone else ever got their hands on it? Dear, I really don't know. Maybe they would have a different response if I were crew. I brought a bonsai from Earth and I watched it slowly wither away over the first year of the mission. I'm sure the fertilizer would have helped, but the farmers wouldn't budge.
Wait. Okay, we had that. About a bonsai tree. Yeah, we have a bonsai tree here. Stella's dad had a bonsai tree. Oh. Can we show Rose that?
Janitor Rose, have you ever seen this bonsai? Oh, it's beautiful. Is this a record from Earth? No, the bonsai is in my dad's bunk right now. Really? This is a recent picture? Yeah, I guess my dad was good at taking care of it. Stella, dear, he is a wizard. I cannot fathom how he maintained it so well for all these years. Did he have some extra help from the farmers? I'm not sure, but I do have a hard time keeping the tree healthy now that it's my responsibility. It's incredibly hard. I brought a bonsai tree from Earth myself, but it died within a year.
So what that's telling me is that Stella's dad had access to the fertilizer. But who is the other... What did he say in terms of testimony? Orland. Framed for a crime 20 years ago, wasn't allowed to see the biological child, right? Reopened. I've really got to check all this out. Don't know who... Still need to figure out who Dorian is. However, the evidence is not looking too good for Stella's dad. That would be a pretty crazy twist, to tell you the truth. Let's head back to the farm. Let's bring up the bonsai tree to the farmers. Maybe we can ask who Dorian is. Wait, oh, we do not have that testimony. Boo. Then maybe...
Oh, that's your old man's bonsai? I've heard the rumors. Is that a recent record of it?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. That's impressive. You should show it to Nava if you haven't already.
Will do. Need to gauge their responses to all of this.
Have you ever seen my dad's bonsai tree? No? That still exists? Yeah, take a look. I have a recent record of it. No way. How? How it survived for so long? Exactly. These were hard enough to grow on Earth from what I've heard. I don't know. Maybe you have an idea how my dad did it? We have special chemicals up here that could make this possible, but without them, I honestly don't see how. Do you think he could have had access to them? I think I already told you everything about that. If he got his hands on the fertilizer, maybe from my dad over a year ago.
So... Asher's bunk, Lewis's bunk. Maybe we need to talk to Orland again about all this. Captain's office. Let's check our dad's bunk. Which is somewhat disconcerting because we know that our teacher friend who suddenly appeared in our bunk is there. All the way to the top. Maybe we'll actually have access to it this go around. Up, 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 up. Still going up. Oh, it's green.
Is anyone in there? Stella? Yes. Can I come in? Sure.
Portrait of Bill and Liz. Oh, there's the bonsai.
Sorry for the mess. I haven't had much time to clean up yet. Plus, I feel a little weird going through your dad's stuff. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let me know if you want to switch bunks. I'm up for it anytime. Thank you. I think I'll stay downstairs a little longer.
Bonsai?
I don't know what you want me to say, Stella.
So, we've got consultation room, examination room, reproduction ward. Locations currently hidden. Sky bar. Art Institute, maintenance room, gym. Maybe the gym's open? I really want to find this person. It's like, would Crewman Dorian please report to the security office, please? Crewman Dorian, please report to the... Don't know if that would necessarily work, but... Actually, no. I know what we need to do. Let's head back to navigation. We need to ask some questions to Orland and figure this out. We're gonna ask about Lewis and Xena and a whole bunch of other things. All the way... Wait, this was the right... Yes, it was. I think so. We'll figure it out. Easy to get lost here. Okay, Joseph. Let's ask about Lewis. I think we can actually sort through people. Yes, much better.
Don't know how this concerns me, Chief.
Oh yeah, it's just your son. How about Xena?
About your ex-partner, Xena. You believe you were unjustly convicted. Do you think she had an active part in that?
Absolutely, I do.
You think she set you up, or conspired with someone who did?
Look, I don't have proof, but don't you think the timing was a little odd? The custody battle over our son wasn't going her way. Just as the ethics committee doesn't rule the way she wants, this new allegation is made against me. Why would I break the law and ruin things for myself? I have everything to lose and nothing to gain. I told them the same, but they wouldn't hear it.
I'm sure you recognize this substance.
I do. Used to work with it every day. That part's true. But I sure as hell didn't use it to break into anyone's bunk.
I had Sergeant Aldrich send me the case file.
Much appreciated, Chief.
Navigator Orland, what was your relationship with Chief William?
I think you know the answer to this. I don't like to speak ill of the dead. Ever since he oversaw that sham trial against me, let's just say it wasn't great.
Bonsai tree, maybe? Nothing there. Let's ask some questions then about... Where you at? Umberto? Oh yeah, that was the original navigator, which we still need to file for a rainy day.
Have you kept in touch with Farmer Nava at all?
I guess Nava would have been the other one, or her father, and her father's dead. The only person who would actually have access to the fertilizer would be Stella's father.
Can't say that I have, no. If you're looking into my case again, I want to say for the record that I don't think her old man framed me. But maybe the fertilizer slipped out under his watch.
Oh, wow. Okay, I need to look at this. This is a big thing. I gotta double check this. Comms, and this was from Xena's testimony. It was just damning. Where you at? Okay. Your father has it under control. The custody. Your father, yeah, I want to check in on his behalf. Did he use the thing Dorian gave him for his little tree? And Dorian was the father. Oh, okay. Dorian was the father. Gotcha. Gotcha. The only other thing I can think of, I want to clarify this before we accuse Stella's father of something very bad. Let's go ahead and travel back to the farm. And what we'll do here is we'll talk to her. Wait, did I go the right way? No, I didn't. Whoops, my bad. There we are. About that testimony from Xena. Now, if she doesn't have anything to say, I think we're gonna go ahead and make a pretty damning piece of evidence here. Let's throw Xena into this. I don't think Umberto would have any info about that right now, but Nothing to say about that right now. Orland's conviction, fertilizer. All that evidence is pointing toward only one person would have access to it. I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be a big one, I'm thinking. Well, actually, there is one more person that we have not talked to about this. Let's head back to the security off. Oh, wait, do we need to talk to the sergeants to follow up on the... I don't know if that would actually continue the main case. I mean, we can always give it a shot. If Aldrich was our dad's right-hand man during that, he may have some info. Elevator go up. Okay, before we talk to them, let's... I don't think I can help you with this right now. Ooh, they may not have anything to do with this. Okay. Yeah, not a thing. Oh, crap. Hey, Stella?
Yes?
I know you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Usually more than you should.
This is a high-pressure situation.
You know what I'm talking about. You're trying to live up to expectations that maybe nobody else has of you.
Talia is always very clear about her high expectations.
Talia has impossible expectations of everyone. It's not healthy. I'm just trying to say, William will be proud of you no matter what.
Thank you.
That was very nice. It's a horrible time to do this, then. I think all the evidence points to one person, and that person is William.
Chief. Are you sure about this? Whether I got it right, or whether I should report it? I'm sure about both. Did you know? I had no idea, Chief, and I frankly don't know if I can believe your findings here. Read my report. Of course, it's been way too long to prove it definitely. But you have to agree that everything points to... my dad. I do. What do we do now? I have to tell Orland. Will he be exonerated? Everything from here on out will depend on the Ethics Committee. I hope this will be worth it, Chief. See if he finally talks when you present him with the results. I'm sure he'll keep his word.
Out of all the unbelievable and traumatizing events of those days, the revelation that my dad had destroyed the life of an innocent man was one of the things that hit me the hardest. My brain immediately scrambled to make excuses for him. He must have been trying to protect his friend Xena and her child from an abusive spouse. Even still, my father's blatant violation of the Codex just didn't fit the idealized image I had of him at the time. My whole life, I had aspired to be just as upstanding as him. Learning that he hadn't always lived up to that ideal himself was a tough pill to swallow.
It's planned in evidence to protect two people. I mean, eventually, sometimes there are cases, you see it in like Law and Order and so many procedural cop shows. Sometimes rules are bent for the greater good.
Navigator Orland, I looked into your case again. We have reason to believe that you were not the one who placed the makeshift explosive at Xena's bunk. Another party may have had access to the fertilizer that was used as evidence against you.
Who?
Chief William.
Can you prove this?
Not exactly, but I have multiple testimonies that point towards it.
So, will I be exonerated?
That's up to the Ethics Committee. We will have you retired in light of the new evidence. Our deal was that I look into it, which I did.
I appreciate it, Chief. Can't be easy for you to find this out about your old man.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Whatever the case may be, I always suspected him. I didn't want to tell you so you'd reach to your own conclusions.
Now to your end of the deal. No time to waste.
Fair is fair. Here's what I can tell you about the power outage. I was right next door on the bridge when it went down, holding down the fort while everyone was out celebrating Arrival Day.
Can anyone corroborate that you were there?
Well, I was on duty there, and there are people who know I was. But I was alone.
So nobody can testify to seeing you on the bridge when the navigation was being hacked?
Correct.
And nobody can testify that you didn't slip into the navigation room right next door, hypothetically?
Right. You'll have to take my word for it, Chief. When the ring stopped, I was knocked around a little, but I got back up on my feet just a few seconds later. It was completely dark for a moment. I didn't know where I was exactly as I stumbled forward. When the emergency lights came on, I found myself in the hallway with a clear view of the navigation room door. All the door lights came back on around the same time. I believe that the doors hadn't worked up until that point, meaning that whoever hacked the navigation and caused the outage was still inside the navigation room. That is, until I saw the doors open. A person stumbled out into the hallway and booked it toward the command area.
You mean to tell me that you saw the hacker?
I'm sure of it. Problem is, I couldn't make out much because only the emergency lights were on. I didn't see what color uniform they were wearing, but the silhouette was certainly that of a man.
That is excellent information. Thank you. Weren't you suspicious of this man running away? Did you go after him?
Of course I knew that nobody was officially working in the navigation room at the time, but I didn't think much of it at first. I was rattled by the ring failure and didn't think it had anything to do with whatever went down in the navigation room. Besides, one person running didn't exactly stand out much in the chaos of the aftermath.
That makes sense. What did you do next? Did you enter the navigation room?
No, I went to the residential area to help everybody there. I didn't come back here until a good hour later.
I see. Did you tell anyone else about any of this?
No.
Good. Please keep it that way for the time being. And thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you, Chief.
Bodo. Discover William's dark secret. Ooh. Okay, we have a call? What's the call? Chief, there's a crowd gathering at the residential area. I don't like this one bit. Posted a few men nearby. Ooh. The natives are restless. Alright, we need to focus on this. Double check. Navigator Joseph is claimed to have an alibi for the time of the attack. Navigator Joseph claims he was in the residential area with engineer Farid and Dr. Yaha when the hacker was in the navigation room. And Farid works in the network area. Okay. So we probably need to go to residential, don't we? Just to see what's cooking. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Okay. You know, I wonder if the dude on the table, that may have been what was going on. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Looks like business as usual here. Crowd gathering at the residential area. Posted a few men nearby. I guess the crowd just gathering and just talking and everything may be an issue. That could probably send us in this direction in case we hadn't yet. I was on a cat hunting expedition though. Well, while we're near the hospital, let's go have a chat with the good doctor, shall we? Where do we need... Not there. Is it you? Oh no, that's Destina. Hello, Elliot. Aha! Or Yaha!
Dr. Yaha, I have a quick question for you. What is it, Chief? Where were you at the exact moment the power outage occurred? I was at the bar in the residential area. Who were you with? I was talking to Farid and Joseph. Why do you ask? Just trying to gather some facts about the incident. Thank you.
Well, that tracks. Let's grab a... Where's the elevator? Don't know how many more random encounters we're gonna have here, but we'll see. And I believe he was working on something all the way on the far end. And if that story cuts in, unless there's some sort of conspiracy, in which there normally is a conspiracy, but if his story checks out, he has a pretty airtight alibi. Oh, he is not here anymore. He was working in the network node, right? Server room. Network access point. Hold on. Who? Engineer Farid. Just works in the network area. That's the recycling center. That's C, which is very flooded right now. Oh. There's Isaac.
Oh, hey, did you say something? So loud here. Recyclers are chewing through a lot of debris and broken stuff right now.
No, I didn't say any...
What? Sorry, you'll have to speak up if you need anything. Hope you don't mind that I keep trying to stop this thing from overheating.
Don't know if that's the voice that I gave him before, but that tracks. Where is the man? Could he be in the power nodes? I guess. I mean, they're probably running all over the ship just trying to repair the place. Keep it all going. No, nothing here. Public area? No. Won't let me through there. Okay, so we gotta figure out where he ran off to. Was there anyone else that is a navigator? Captain, engineer, enforcer. I mean, I'm willing to take the word right now. Teacher, artist, assistant historian, assistant doctor, nurse, teacher, biologist, engineers. So many engineers. Now, Joseph, Noelia, navigator Joseph's daughter, very quiet type. Oh. One of the Zephyr's navigators, physically man closing in on retirement. So much to do. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to try and track down our man here and see if we can get confirmation of that alibi, and then the investigation will continue. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.